At last, there is a glimmer of hope after weeks of anxiety and fears of delays in the crucial voter registration process. The man in charge of the country's coffers has confirmed that the standoff over the payment of the biometric voter registration kits has been resolved.
Treasury has now the legal mandate to open the LC to enable the supplier now to ship in now the equipment. But now they have to be lifted to save time. So I'd like to assure Kenyans that the election will still be on 4th March. Treat as rumors, treat as rumor mongering anybody suggesting that there is anybody who wants to change the date of elections.
Treasury is consent to pay the outstanding sum of 3.4 billion shillings follows last evening's signing of the financing agreement that gave the Finance Ministry the legal mandate to conclude the procurement of the BVR kits that will be supplied by a French firm, Saffron Mofo. The company was settled on by the Canadian corporation through a government-to-government deal between the Kenyan and Canadian governments.
I can tell you, Treasury is blameless, the Attorney General is blameless. Before I went to attend the World Bank and IMF meetings and actually authorized the payment of the deposit. But it only required the approval of the Attorney General. Attorney General could not have approved it because the finance agreement only arrived on Friday from the suppliers. They arrived on Friday.
The AG's office and the Treasury were on the receiving end for allegedly delaying the conclusion of the procurement process, putting into jeopardy the voter registration process. The electoral body IEBC challenging the government to live up to its part of the bargain and ensure immediate delivery of the kits to facilitate adequate preparations for the exercise, including training of the IEBC staff that will register voters.
And I want today to confirm that I'm equally concerned as the chairman is concerned. And we are getting to a level where we're wondering whether there are some people who might deliberately be trying to sabotage the process. But we have said that we will, in the course of today and tomorrow, be briefing the nation on the exact position of the BVR kit. We will be today addressing the international community in the afternoon. We will tomorrow be briefing both principals. And we have said whoever is responsible for the delay, perhaps with the intention of derailing the election on the 4th of March, must be named and shamed. Kenyans must know who is responsible for these delays. Whether it's a leader in this government, or whether it's a bureaucrat at the Treasury.
IEBC has been forced to alter the commencement date of the voter registration exercise as it emerged that it would not be possible to have the BVR kits in the country on time. Though the exercise was scheduled to kick off on 1st November, sources at IEBC indicate that the voter registration exercise will now begin on 11th November and target 18 million Kenyans who are eligible to participate in next year's general election. Francis Gashuri, Citizen at 1.